gather together here each morning to help you ignite your mind and kickstart your day, to help you get what you want, faster, simpler, and with more ease, which is why it is good every once in a while to check in, to re-identify. What is it that you really want? What are you pursuing? What are you chasing in life? It doesn't matter how skilled, personally developed, and hardworking you are, you can build yourself into a beautiful, powerful, and finely engineered Ferrari. But if you are driving that Ferrari in the wrong direction or driving it towards a brick wall or a cliff, getting there faster isn't gonna help. Chasing the wrong thing, the wrong way, can have tragic consequences. So let's take a beat to check in, to make sure that you are spending your life chasing the right things in life. I'm gonna ask you to jot down a few things. So you wanna grab your Darren Daily Journal or any notepad and do this as we go. It'll be best for you to pause this video after I ask you the questions so that you can write your answers down. Now, I know most of you won't, so just think of the answers in your head, but I promise you, you'll get a lot more out of this if you actually do pause and write your answers down as we go. You might just gain one of the most important epiphanies of your life, but you play it your way. Okay, first up, just rewrite your top 3 goals in life right now. This should be easy for you, as I'm sure all of you have clear written goals that you live with in your heart, mind, and soul all day, every day, right? Pause the video now and just rewrite your top 3 goals for this year. Okay, it's likely those goals are things like grow revenues by X% or lose 15 pounds or run a half marathon or write a book or learn a new language or launch a new product or start a new business, etc. All those are fine. Now the next thought exercise, reflect on when you are most proud of yourself. When are you the very best that you can be as a person? This is not your fantasy self, not the self you wish you could be. Assess when you are actually the best that you can be and have been in the real world in the past. We all show up as the best version of ourselves from time to time. It might not happen as often as we would like, but it surely does happen at times. Reflect on when your best self emerged in stressful or challenging situations. Use that to consider when you are most proud of yourself. Pause the video now and write down a half dozen descriptors that best capture who you are in those moments. Go ahead and do that now. This has been done with thousands and thousands of participants, and everyone is always shocked to learn how similar, even identical, their word choices are to others. Most common words are caring, kind, patient, compassionate, grateful, authentic, etc. Less common are happy, satisfied, peaceful, and fulfilled. Not that any of those are bad, just take notice. And noticeably absent are descriptors like successful, driven, hardworking, ambitious, achieving, and winning. Not that any of those are bad, just take notice. And finally, a similar thought exercise, but this one takes you out a little further, from self-perspective to others' perspective. Write down 6 words you want others to use to describe you when you die. 6 words to describe how you most want to be remembered after death. Pause the video now and write those 6 words down. It's interesting, right? Once again, you'd be shocked how similar your words would be with others. Typically, the descriptors are words like integrity and generous and loving, humble, empathetic, supportive, helpful, engaged, thoughtful, kind, etc. What I want you to take from this is this. Your goals are worthy. Producing tangible and measurable results is part of your growth and development journey. The challenge of growing revenue, pursuing better fitness by losing weight or running a half marathon, facing and tackling the project of writing a book or building and launching a new product, starting a new business and working to make it successful. All beautiful, valuable endeavors, ones that will require you to continually and personally develop yourself to achieve. They are projects to help you obtain the highest human need, the pinnacle of human development, self-actualization. The realization of one's full potential, and that's all fantastic. What I am suggesting to you this morning is to align your self-enhancing pursuit, your chase for self-actualization, with one of self-transcendence as well. Abraham Maslow described self-transcendence this way. Transcendence refers to the very highest and most inclusive or holistic levels of human consciousness, behaving and relating as ends rather than means to oneself, to significant others, to human beings in general, to other species, to nature, and to the cosmos. I know that this appears to be ironic, that you get a life by giving ours away, that we get what we want by giving what others want. We become happy by focus on making others happy. As the Dalai Lama expressed so beautifully, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. So you want to align your goals, those that you identified in the first question, with the descriptors that you wrote down in the following two questions. When you are most proud of yourself and how you most want to be remembered after death. When you do that, I think it will forever change not only how you go about pursuing your goals, but it will also give you clarity on what you are really chasing. You might finally realize it is not the brass ring. It is not the shiny object. It is not the trophy. It's not even happiness, satisfaction, peace, or freedom. It is not about what you get at all, or even what you achieve. It is about who you are and who you become, and the positive impact that you have on others and the world around you in the process. That is what actually matters. Here is the $64,000 line. You ready? The key to your self-actualization is in the pursuit of your self-transcendence. Did you catch that? Let me say it again. It's one of the most profound wisdoms that you can come to ever gain. To self-actualize, to achieve your highest human need, to realize your full potential, is to chase self-transcendence, becoming significant to others. All right, Darren Daily friends, what descriptors did you write down to the questions? When are you most proud of yourself, and how do you most want to be remembered after death? And how will that change how you go about pursuing your goals? I look forward to reading your epiphanies in the comments below.